Okay, so my Amazon delivery was a day later than it should have been, but doesn't bloody matter. What did I get? Well, I got this. It is a Fitbeast resistance bands set. I'll put the link in the description of the video, and let's give this a nice little unboxing. So we've got two sets of handles, two sets of ankle grips, nice little official envelope, all the resistance bands. I think they go from £10 to £50, I think, and then a nice little band workout thing. I'll get you a proper picture of that later. Let's see what this says. Some online stuff and some more tutorials on how to do everything. I'm pretty certain I know how to do everything regarding these anyway, and I'll do those in like later videos and stuff, but as of now I want to go online and see what this does. Okay, so the little internet card thing I tried to do didn't work. Not entirely sure why. I think it was something to do with I've already registered an account and it didn't give me an opportunity to type in the little code that I got. So whatever, it doesn't really matter. I'm happy with my purchase. I'm going to set it up and see what it says. Okay, so with this new resistance bands that I've just got in, I'm just going to quickly set them up and give you a few exercise demonstrations. But yeah, pretty simple. They go on like that. If I wanted to do a bicep curl, for example, I'd simply just stand in the middle. So this, you probably can't see my legs. See if I can angle it down a little bit. Let's see what that does. The lighting's a bit off, but oh well. So I'm just going to stand. Probably should be using shoes, but I don't wear shoes inside because I'm not a cretin. Essentially, that is your exercise resistance band routine. You can do other things with this. You don't have to use the handles if you don't want to. I'll quickly unclip these. You can do shoulder raises, you can do tricep extensions, you can do overhead press, you can do squats, you can do lunges, do loads of kind of things with these. I'm going to be doing different videos targeting different muscle groups. Although, saying that, my first video that I'm going to do with these will be an all-body one. Those who are trying to get into fitness probably don't want to train just one muscle group per time. You want to build a foundation, you want to get the whole body into gear before you start progressing on certain muscle groups. It also helps with muscle stability, limiting your risk of injury and that kind of thing. But you know, if I wanted to do a squat, for example, I'd go like this, hugging behind my shoulders like this, just tuck my fingers into the straps there and just go into a squat. Nice and simple, easy money. Everyone doing overhead press could do the same. I could have the handles, don't need them. This straight up like that. They're very stretchy and they do bits. So yeah, I'll put a link in the video description below. Sort of lighting up. And I'll also put a link to their website as well because they do a whole load of good stuff. But these are perfect to use at home and perfect to use if you just want to get an all-round fitness level. So we're just going to start exactly the same, elbows locked in, it's going to go up. I'm using the £20 green band. I'm going to do some shoulder raises. I'll just turn sideways so I've got more space. Much better. Oh, I'm stiff. Okay, so next up, I'm going to be doing some squats. Now, I would probably recommend to those of you who aren't used to squats, put the bands down and just do some bodyweight squats. Now if you've got something to hold on to, if I just quickly angle you this way, if you've got something to hold on to, like a kitchen counter, then use that so that when you go down, you can hold on to something or just have a point of reference so you don't injure yourself if your body then wants to lean you further back, because everything can be a little bit tight around your lower back, around your glutes, around your hamstrings as well. It can kind of pull you down. So what you want to do in order to counteract that is simply hold on to something in front of you and then go down naturally. That's all you're going to do. Now I can do that because I'm used to it, but just standard bodyweight squats will do fine as a warm up. We're going to do 5 of these. There we go. Easy money. Nice and warmed up. If I was doing a heavier workout or something in the gym, I would go progressively stronger on the weight. I'd take more time sitting down there, really get everything activated. I'd probably do a couple of hip thrusts as well, just to really activate the glutes and get them working as well. Glutes are one of the biggest muscles in the body, so to activate them is to essentially become stronger. Reduce risks to injury from your hamstrings or your quads, for example. A lot of people put a lot of pressure on their quads when they go into a squat because they lean too far forward and they don't go far down enough. But as soon as you start kind of get that ass to grass concept mastered, then your glutes are just you're gonna get booty gains essentially. So with these, like I said before, look down the video and then just straight down. Easy. Lovely stuff. Yep. So going back to the little door latch thing that we've got going on, all I'm gonna do is attach one of these to this. I'm gonna feed it through just like that, and I'm gonna attach both ends. Now you can, let's say you've got, I don't know, the tallest door in the world, or let's say your resistance is just to the point where you like it, where it's just single like that. That's absolutely fine. This is 20 pounds. When I'm doing that, it's now 40 pounds. You've got double the resistance. I mean, I think that's how it works. It would make sense. If I'm not, please correct me. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But essentially, have it like that, angle it like this, and then all you're going to do is take a step back. See if I can angle you a little bit better. Take a little step back, there we go. I like to keep a hand on my chest for this kind of stuff, but we're just going to go down straight like this. If I do it at an angle, maybe you can see better how I'm doing it. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, notice how my door opens up towards me. Now, if I was lifting, or let's say I attached 2 other resistance bands on here, and I was sitting around about 60 to 70 pounds worth of tension, maybe even more than that, I would probably be doing this on the other side. Now, for me, that's where my stairs are, so probably not the best idea. But if you have a door at home and you think that you can put a lot of pressure on this so it doesn't press against it, either fling the door open, or for example, if someone is on the other end and they open the door, then you got to either be wary of that. But I would naturally, if I had the option, put it around this side like that. So then as I close the door, anyone who pulls on that, that's just going to go against the door frame. It's going to be rock solid, so you just get a bit more stability, a bit more security and reassurance in the exercise itself. Also, I don't know, maybe just get people to, anyone exercising, just keep it nice and safe. But from now on, I'm just going to crack on with the exercises. Now, I like to do circuits when I'm using the exercise bands, primarily because doing the same exercise again and again when you're using resistance bands doesn't really tire me out as much as weights normally do. So for example, if I'm training with weights to lift, let's say I was doing bicep curls, I can, at the moment I'm doing supersets of 17.5 kilos down to 8 kilos, and for me to
pick up the weights and put them back and go on to another exercise and then do that and then come back and then do it again. It's just counterproductive. So at least with these, and given the fact that I'm in the comfort of my own home, I'm allowed to go through different exercises however I see fit and not have to worry about waiting and then carrying on with the same exercise. It gets a little bit boring. But yeah, I'm going to blow my music really, really loud. Hopefully the neighbours don't mind. I'm just going to crack on with the workout, so just wait. So, pretty much I'm doing an upper body thing at the moment. I'm going to do a lot more upper body stuff for the next 10-20 minutes, 15-20 minutes, and then afterwards I'm going to focus primarily on legs. So at the moment it's all about bicep curls, tricep extensions, shoulder raises, shoulder press, and then after that it's going to be squats, it's going to be lunges. It's going to be some calf stuff as well. It's very hard to train calves with resistance bands. I've got weights, so I'm going to be using those, but essentially you can just use your body weight and just keep working calves. They're a nice kind of cool down exercise. Don't require you to use too much energy. You essentially just go up and down on your tiptoes again and again until your calves get tired. It's good for toning and everything. Just good to work something whilst you're cooling the rest of the body down. But yeah, like I said, at the moment we're just going to carry on doing upper body stuff. And one thing I forgot to mention is that I did train shoulders yesterday, so I'm going to take it nice and light on them today. This is primarily for demonstration purposes, what you can do when you've got these. So I'm not going to go too heavy on shoulders today, not that these are particularly difficult to use anyway, but they're useful when you can't go to a gym because of quarantine, lockdown, all that kind of stuff, or if you're taking the precaution, or if you're living with a loved one who is more susceptible to the higher risks of COVID than yourself, than you are yourself. Yeah, they're fantastic just to stay in your own little bubble and crack on. I'm using the foot grips as hand grips because I can. There's nothing in the booklet that says you can't, for whatever reason. So what I'm going to do with these, I'm going to go into bicep curl, into shoulder press. Now these are a little tight, so I'm just going to stand a little bit closer. Hopefully this will work. Bicep curl to shoulder press. Lovely stuff. One thing I will recommend whilst you're using things like this, sometimes the material can scratch on the arms. So if you can, wear long sleeve something. It's like a thermal or a jacket or something will do. Other than that, I think that's just kind of an occupational hazard as such.